All right, fair use. Disclaimer. Um, this is only for educational purposes only. I'm not getting paid off for this. This is only for educational pers- for educational purposes only. Okay. So now that I said that, I want to get to the video. All right. This is gonna be about the motb, and this guy actually took it. All right. This is an old clip. All right. And this is what they want to put in everybody. A lot of people are going to take it, but the 144,000 and one third will not take it. So with that, let me go ahead and show the video, and we'll get to some scriptures.
Frank Sinatra, when he's saying that I've got you under my skin, remember that? I do not think he was talking about this or my next guest. This guy has a computer chip literally implanted under his skin, and he asked for it. He wanted it. It's called a radio frequency identification device, or RFID. Why did he do it? Well, we thought we'd ask him. Mikey Starr is now owner of a chip in his hand. Mikey, why did you do this?
Well, I had a lot of reasons for doing the implant, but the most appealing reason for doing it was simple convenience in my life. That if I had this RFID tag, I could start replacing my door locks for electric door locks. I could stop typing my password at the computer, and I would be able to modify custom electronics I build to allow secure access where only I can wipe my hand to activate.
All right, so this is a step above fingerprint technology, right?
It's hard to say. Biometrics like fingerprint or retina scans have their own advantages. They really are unique to you. RFID today, there are many types that are easy to clone. It's actually not that secure in many forms. But at the same time, it's nice because it's really a wireless, no-contact technology. I can just simply wave my hand rather than actually touching things and lining up my thumbprints right or getting my eye scanned and bending over for that. So it is a little bit different in how you would interact with the scanners.
Mikey, I'm sure there are a lot of people watching right now who think you're nuts.
Well, that could be the case, but I actually think that RFID is already a big part of our lives. You know, we already see a lot of press about the passport issues and those being RFID tagged. There's quite a bit of consumer goods that have been coming out, such as clothing, license plates. There's just so much in the RFID world to make it pervasive today that I think we'll see more of this activity in various forms.
I was reading, Mikey, that you come from a family pretty steeped in technology. I'm not saying they're nerds or your family nerds, but pretty smart folks, yourself included, huh?
Well, my mother teaches IT classes about using productivity applications like Microsoft applications, and Grandpa was also into some IBM mainframe work. So I have a history of this, and actually my parents were very understanding about this sort of implant, and were kind of interested for themselves to some degree.
Have they done it?
They have not. In fact, I haven't convinced any relatives or friends to do this implant yet. But it's not about convincing them.
I see. Some are going to look at this too, Mike, and say, you're a nerd. I read your biography. You don't read like a nerd, but nerds do this sort of thing, or do they?
There are others. I have about 20 folks that I've found on the internet that have done the RFID implants on their own versus going to a commercial company and having them implant for you for maybe medical purposes or something like that. So there are some peers of mine out there in the world that are doing the same kind of work, and to be honest, I actually followed in their footsteps more so than doing this on my own.
All right, now, but I'm told, Mikey, that maybe there are 30, 35 people worldwide who've done this. Is the number that small?
It is for the do-it-yourself implants. There is a lot of people doing this through hospitals for old-timers cases. There are, of course, pets that have been doing this for years. So I would say the number is over 2,000 for commercially implanted people using the VeriChip tags, which is different from my own.
All right, Mikey, good having you. Hope you stay well. Keep that thing clean or whatever you have to do.
And there you go. So let me go ahead and get right to it, because there we go. So yeah, that's gonna be part of the system, and like I said, there's a lot of people that's gonna take it. of the famine. Okay. So yeah, this is what we want to do. Go ahead and get some scriptures. All right. Matter of fact, before I get this one, let me grab this. Revelation 12 verses 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he only that he have but a short time. And so, yes, that's very true. Because, they really want to speed this thing up, you know. So let me go ahead and give us some more scriptures here. Revelation 13 verses starting at 16. And he chose all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in thy right hand or in thy foreheads. Okay. And reading the next one. And that no man may buy or sell, save he that have the mark of the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. Then the other one. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 603 squared and 6. So yeah, okay, and so basically, that's what's that's what's gonna happen. All right, they already got the places, pretty much out here. Okay, but also at the same time, us prophets that be on the highways and byways, we warn you not to take it. Talking about really you 12 tribes of Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, so-called. All right, not to take it. All right. Jacob's trouble is gonna come full blown. All right, because you're gonna have these. You're gonna have the Civil War. All right, you're gonna have race wars. You're gonna have famine, and also famine of the prophets that told you all these things was gonna happen, and the men of the Lord are not gonna be out there anymore when the word of the famine is coming, and that we're no longer gonna be out there on the highways and byways giving you the warning. It'll be over with then. All right. Amos 8 verses 11 and 12. Behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, neither a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. So, hey, the Lord's going to shut our mouths. All right. Reading on. And that shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and they shall not find it. So yeah, that day coming. That that we told you that this day was coming. That that our days of going out on the highways and byways is coming to a close. That word of famine, because these websites, these apps, all right, they're gonna take them away soon. Okay, and we're not that far from it. So, hey, the motb is here. They're just gonna, but the day is coming where they're gonna force it, and that's coming. Okay, So, hey, with that, I want to give honors, glory, praise due to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Bashar Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders bishops as well. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Shalom.